You're excited about your fitness goals. Hell, you're even excited about your diet plan. But some of the people in your life aren't exactly as supportive. They've got negative things to say about your weight loss or your progress or your gains, and they've got negative things to share about their own personal experiences. They don't seem to have anything good to say. Find out what to do about negative people in your life coming up next. What's up, people? Jean Carlos here with Total Body Training, where I help people get lean, gain muscle, and build confidence. And this is Fit Tips episode number 10. And our 10th Fit Tip is how to deal with negative people. Negative people always have something bad to say about everything. So if you're working out and you're working towards your goal and you're seeing progress, chances are they're probably gonna say something about that. They're probably gonna chime in about their own bad experiences with working out or how you'll never succeed because they didn't succeed. They just aren't gonna have anything positive to add to the conversation. Here are 3 tips I use for dealing with negative people. And the first one is just to ask them to please stop being negative. Explain to them that you don't appreciate their negativity and that all it does is bring you down, and that you could really use more support in your life rather than someone slowing you down. They're just killing your vibe. So let them know. They might just not realize it. Tip number 2, distance yourself from the person. Now, I know it doesn't sound pretty, but if you've repeatedly asked someone to stop being negative, then they aren't really respecting you and your goals, or they haven't realized how they're negatively impacting that. So put a little bit of distance with yourself and that person. Spend less time with them. If they're a coworker, don't converse with them as much. You don't have to be a jerk, just put a little bit of time and space between you two. Now, Jim Rohn says that you are the average of the people you keep in your life. So if you're constantly around people who are downing things and being negative, you're gonna be down and you're gonna be negative. And so in order to achieve your goals, you're gonna wanna distance yourself from them. My third tip is end the relationship. I know, this one's a tough one, but the reason you have to do this is because this person isn't really on board with you. They aren't really there to support you, and they're not maturing at the same level that you are. And worse, whether the person realizes it or not, they're kind of trying to hold you back. So this is a really toxic relationship, and I recommend that you just end it. Now, to some people, my tips might sound a bit rude, but it couldn't be any further from the truth. Because if you're a happy person, if you're positive and you're trying to achieve goals in your life, then you also want that for your friends and family, right? So really what you're asking for, or what you're trying to do, is you're trying to help that person, and at the same moment also help yourself to become a better version of yourself, really. And that, if you can actually help that person by using these tips to have some kind of self-realization that they need to grow, that they need to try to be a little bit more positive, then maybe they can become a better version of themselves while you're becoming a better version of yourself. That's a win-win, and I think that would be pretty badass. Remember, when dealing with a negative person, you can ask them to please stop being negative around you. You can put a little bit of distance between yourself and that person, or you can end the relationship. I know these tips aren't easy, but through doing them, you'll get closer to achieving your goals. Until next time, peace.